This is my messy pottery.
Wow. Your workshop.
My workshop, yeah. My girl's shed.
Could you take us around?
Yeah, sure. So,
This is the first thing we ever built here. We had a caravan in the middle.
so these are the things I'm working on since I've come back from Korea.
Yeah.
I started to throw differently since I came back from Korea. So these are some of the new pieces that I've done. But I haven't had very much opportunity to do it.
Slowly. You can do it slowly. Art takes time.
Yeah, art takes time. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of time. We've been away a lot.
Maybe you can show us some of your other pieces. That you've
The
done.
finished pieces?
Yes.
Head mold. I haven't got a very big selection, but I've got a kiln load ready to go. So there's a few pieces here. The ones that I'm finding are most popular are these keep cups now. People want these keep cups, you know, where you put the sleeve and the lid on, but that one's a bit loose.
Yeah.
So keep cups are one of the things. I haven't got a very big selection there at the moment though.
Both are lovely. Gayl, tell us about this piece.
Yes, during my course I had to complete several tasks. One of them was to make a sculptural piece on a musical instrument, and a harp appealed to me, so I made this piece with a harp in mind, and it's probably one of my favourite pieces. It also made it into the Pottery Australia magazine as finalising or students' final works for the year. But it is one of my favourite pieces. In here, and I've got another one outside that's half filled with work. This stuff's all waiting to be fired. Because I've been away, I haven't had time to glaze this work and fire it.
Yeah.
But I'll have quite a bit more. So that's one kiln.
How hot can it get?
I fired to about 1260 degrees C. So very hot. That's for stoneware. I only do stoneware. And the other kiln is out here. And this one is loaded, ready to do I don't know if you know about pottery, but it has two firings. You do a bisque firing first. And then, so this one's loaded, and I just need a few more pieces to fill the front of the kiln. And then I'll fire that, do some bisque firing for that one.
Okay.
So I'm just doing a few more pieces to fill that.
How many hours do you need to do?
Hours of actually making.
Like, to
But
fire
it's just finding what to fire this. This one takes maybe 6 or 7 hours to do a bisque firing. A stoneware firing takes me 12 hours to do a stoneware firing. So these will get fired once, and then I'll glaze them, and they'll go back into another firing for 12 hours with the glaze on them.
Yeah.
As far as hours of work, I don't know. Some things like the bowl at the back there. It's a hand-built bowl. It takes me a long time to make that hand-built bowl, but I love doing those. And then the thrown ones don't take so long, but it's just finding the time to do it. Time poor.
Yes.
Pieces into here with sawdust and wood, and you just set it alight and it burns. And it gives flashes of carbon on the pieces. I haven't got any pieces here to show, but it gives flashes of carbon on the pieces. And that's a low firing piece. And then this one is the raku kiln, where you lift the pots out red hot. Tony uses tongs and lifts the pots out red hot and puts them into some kind of reduction medium like sawdust or paper, which is a very exciting firing, but I haven't done one of these for a while. I'm probably not likely to do one now. It's too hot until autumn. I might do one in autumn when it's cooler again.
Okay.
These are burnished pottery. So on the wheel I polish the clay. There's no glaze on that. I just work the clay until it has this beautiful polish on it. And I put a product on it called terra sigillata, which is incredibly fine clay particles that you paint on, and it gives this lovely sheen to the pot. And then after they are bisque fired, I then put them into one of the low-fired kilns out there, and they become coloured. I haven't got one here to show you. This one here is a bit overdone. I actually put too much copper in the firing, but they get flashes of carbon on the pieces.
Yeah, the
Or if I
colours look a
put,
bit different.
or if I put copper, the copper colour comes out. But that one's been sitting on the shelf, so it's not very polished. But I did that one a little bit too heavily. But it burst when it was taken out of the kiln. This is a very dusty one, but it's yeah. So it, you know, that's what can happen when you take them out of the firing, and it's very high fired, and you're lifting them out red hot. They can just explode on you. So I can never tell till the end whether they're going to be successful or not. But I did like that pot a lot, but it didn't survive the firing.
You need a lot of failures for the final one to succeed.
Yes, that's right.
As in everything.
Maybe not so much with painting, because you can paint over. I mean, once the pot's damaged, it's just damaged.
That's true.
You can't do anything more with it. It's just done.